Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Internet world. Welcome to Auto Merch Talk, a podcast we put together to talk about automotive stuff. We work for a company named Car Data. We take pictures and videos of cars at dealerships. So if you're looking for a full-time photographer on your lot, Car Data's got you covered. Today, as usual, guys, we got a couple of topics to talk about. I got Edwin Gomez here with me today.
What's up, guys?
And we're going to start it off.
All right.
What's new?
Another big microchip
Shortage issue.
This is just gonna keep going for a while.
Yeah, that's what I've been reading about.
When they said 2025, they were. I'm sorry, they said 2024 before.
Right.
I think that's about right.
There's about 230,000 vehicles that have been cut from the plant worldwide. That's 23% up from a week earlier. So yeah, they're cutting vehicle production.
Yeah, and it says that that's actually a sign of actually more shortages to come.
Right.
In the coming months. So
it's not getting better for the chip shortage issue. Even Ford is optimistic about the end of the chip shortage.
they are not optimistic.
They're not optimistic. I'm
They
sorry.
are not optimistic.
They're not. Yes, they don't see anything good happening, right?
Yeah, no, they've been struggling. So yeah, with this Ford is not optimistic, but Hyundai seems to think that they're going to be okay.
Right.
That the chip shortage shouldn't last any longer than the end of this year.
Yeah, but Ford is doing some things about it. Ford has recently decided to suspend the production of the Mustang because the chip inventory was running out. So they're not making the Mustang right now.
They're not making the Mustang. Is that the EV Mustang or just the regular Mustang?
Just the regular Mustang, I believe.
Okay.
Because it would have said a Mach-E.
Yeah, because what they're doing is I think they're going to start focusing on maybe like what people are going after more. Like it seems like they're focusing more on the F-150s right now.
Right, the pickup trucks.
Yeah, the pickup trucks and stuff.
That's true.
But then the less popular models, whatever, let's say the Taurus and things like that, those are the ones that they're going to hold back on.
Right.
It's just kind of scary that they're doing the Mustang now, because the
I know.
Mustang is a major car.
It's a pretty popular car, too.
It's a very popular car, but I guess it's not as popular as the other ones out there.
Right, for ourselves.
Yeah.
China. The electric car market rose by 154% in 2020, despite the global shortage of microchips. That means China's doing pretty well in electric cars sales.
Yeah, and there's a Chinese city that 30% of the vehicles sold last year were EVs.
Right.
That's a big jump.
But they have a bunch of different brands over there. They have more brands than we do over there.
They do. They do.
Electric cars.
Yep. And they actually have the infrastructure already for it, where
Right.
people are, they have the spots for charging and stuff like that.
Right.
As whereas we're still kind of working on it.
That should be pretty cool to see how China has their infrastructure. I might look that up.
In 2021, Chinese companies sold 3.3 million units in China,
Wow.
up from 1.3 million. So they sold 2 million more cars.
They sold 3 times more cars.
That is crazy.
That's outrageous. And it's in the millions. Wow.
In the millions.
Tesla took second place, selling 240,000 units.
Like always.
Of course.
About
Second place.
26% of its total global sales were in China.
Wow.
That's a nice chunk.
Right. Pretty cool.
And the Warren Buffett backed BYD EV isn't the only EV automaker in China. Like you said, there's about 200 others.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why it's risen so much, because they probably have something we don't know. They probably have a cheap one, like a $12,000 one,
Probably.
$13,000 one. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. And NIO opened a large factory in central China and has planned to open another few miles away. And the Chinese EV startup Xpeng Motors also opened a vast assembly plant and developed a machine factory close by.
And Tesla put some money on that too, didn't they?
Yep, 188 million to make their factories bigger.
In China. Yeah, and I mean, for 26% of sales,
You gotta make it bigger.
it's worth the yeah. But it's worth the investment. It's 26%. Now you're going to invest another 188 million.
Do you think China is still gonna compete in the EV world?
They will. But what happens with China is they always seem to get like ahead of the curve,
Right.
and then everybody comes behind them and
Right.
just takes
Right.
it from there.
See what happens.
There's a recall on Ram trucks.
Wow.
It's really not a serious recall. They're actually going to wait. I think they're going to wait till March to actually start notifying customers and dealers. But they're going to be recalling about 170,000 vehicles. It's just a wiper arm.
Okay, a windshield wiper.
Yeah, windshield wiper thing. It gets loose. And it's nothing serious. It doesn't cause any accidents. And there haven't been anything hasn't been reported. But if you do have a Ram truck, just know that sometime in March you might get
a recall for it.
A recall for it, yeah.
Tesla also has a recall in 5,400 vehicles for software. It's not coming to a complete stop once you go into a stop sign.
Yeah, they're doing like
It's
the
just
roll
slowing
stop.
down.
Yeah, does like that roll stop.
So
You know, when I read this article, you know what's the first thing I thought of?
what?
Since there were no accidents, right?
Right.
There's probably people being ticketed because you know that if you roll through a stop
Right,
and
it's
there's
a
a
ticket.
cop, you get a ticket
Right.
because you ran the stop sign.
Right.
I almost want to guarantee that this came out because of that, because there hasn't been any accidents.
I wouldn't be
or anything.
surprised.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
but they're recalling over 53,000 vehicles
From the 2016 to 22 Model S and Model X.
with the self-driving software.
Right. The ones
So,
that have those.
yeah.
But Elon Musk said there was no safety issues, that the car should just slow down to 2 miles per hour and continue forward if it was clear. So it would know that it was clear there was no vehicle or pedestrians in front of it. So I guess he's claiming it's safe, but it's really not.
It's really not. Well, but and again, that's why I thought of the ticket of. I can't see it, nobody
Right.
but a cop pulling you over because it's the law.
That makes sense.
You got to stop 1, 2, 3,
Right.
and then go, whether there's traffic or not.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And this slowing you down to 2 miles an hour.
Right.
I mean, you know, we all do that every once in a while anyway. But
Get used to it, yeah. But there's been no crashes or injuries or fatalities related to the recall, so that's a good thing.
that is a good thing. That is a good thing.
In 2017, they also had a software, 12,000 vehicles recalled for a software malfunction. The emergency brake would just come on.
Oh, but that's dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Imagine on the highway.
Yeah, because or anywhere. If I'm in the street and the light's green and the thing pulls, the person behind me is not going to have time to stop.
Right.
Especially here in Florida, the way people drive.
You're
I
right
had to throw
about
that in
that.
there.
Low inventories. Honda embraces low inventories.
Yeah,
that?
they're down by a lot right now.
Yes, they are. They traditionally hold 300,000 vehicles on the ground, plus 100,000 in the pipeline.
In the pipeline, yeah.
Usually. Now they don't even have 100,000 vehicles on the lot.
But they're also thinking that they're doing good with that because with the 100,000 on the lot, they're
on the ground.
On the ground, yes. On the ground, they're actually making more money selling these vehicles, and
Right.
it's just better deals. So now they're actually thinking about, even when things go good, not have this pipeline be so big.
Just keep it lower.
Kind of cut the overhead because they went from 500,000 vehicles,
Right.
and now they're only doing 100, and they're selling.
They're making money.
And they're making money. So now they're actually looking into that because one of the questions was, can we do it with 100,000
Right.
only
Right.
on the ground? Then somebody said, we don't know. We never tried.
To try it out.
So
We're trying it out.
So that's what they're going to be trying out because they
Testing
have been very successful with sales, and
Right.
I mean they have been moving the industry.
Right now is a good time to try it out too because of the chip shortage and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's a really good time to try it. See where it goes.
And that's actually Honda and Acura for those that don't know. Because when I
Right.
say Honda.
Honda and Acura.
Yeah, it's Honda and Acura.
If you're a tech guy and you're looking for a job, GM plans to hire double the techs in 2022. So they want to hire about 8,000 workers in the tech field. That's a lot of jobs.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
That's pretty cool. 8,000 tech workers in GM.
Their main focus is to electrify cars, develop vehicle software, and autonomous technology, and engineering fuel cells. So everything towards electric vehicles.
Yeah, because then these are the people that are probably going to be coding and
Right.
doing different things
Right.
for.
So GM's going all in.
And actually, this is kind of off subject, but now I'm thinking tech is going to be one of the better jobs out there nowadays
Right.
because I mean, even though it is now with computers and stuff, but now we're really going.
You
farther.
make a good point. As far as mechanics go,
Yeah.
it's a good.
The
field.
mechanics are going to have more of the
Technology.
computer technology knowledge versus just the nuts and bolts.
Right. We talked about that in
One of the podcasts. Yeah. But this shows that this industry is really growing.
Right, and they really want to push the industry.
Yep.
If they're putting that much money and that much effort into it.
They are, and it's everybody around the world that's pushing this effort.
So we're definitely going to EV world, guys.
Soon we'll be driving around electric stuff.
Right, it's gonna happen.
I'm still waiting for the days of flying cars. When I was a kid, by this year, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be flying around."
Not too far away, I don't think.
We ain't even at the electric yet.
Right, we're almost there.
We're almost there. We're getting there, guys.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. It was pretty short for you guys today. A few topics. Hopefully you like it. If you like what you hear and see, please subscribe. It helps us grow. And with that said, guys, till next time, thank you for stopping by.